Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here. So in this video, we're going to learn how to use LinkedIn to grow your Beehive newsletter or any other newsletter if you're not on Beehive as well. So let's just get started. So one of the few things we're going to go through today in this video is how to optimize your business profile, right, for your newsletter, right banner, headshots, description, your links as well. How to use the featured area, right, on LinkedIn. How to engage better in LinkedIn as well, right? And then of course using the LinkedIn newsletter to grow your newsletter outside of LinkedIn. It's a pretty cool trick. So hopefully you'll take away some key lessons, and you could use these lessons for your own newsletter. So the first thing is, why LinkedIn, right? So it's one of the best places to start creating and growing a high quality email list, right, for your email newsletter. And also because this platform is mostly a text-based first platform. Now, of course, we're seeing carousels. We're seeing a lot of people post images now on LinkedIn. But also, there's still a lot of opportunities in this space, since a lot of people are not really like there's millions of users, right? But there's not a lot of creators, a lot creating LinkedIn. Yeah, so it's a very it's still early to grow your newsletter with LinkedIn. As you can see here, here's a screenshot of some of the people that are joining my newsletter just from LinkedIn. Like 2 out of the 5 here are just from LinkedIn. So pretty cool. Okay, so first thing first is your profile, right? We want to optimize your profile to make it so that people actually subscribe to your newsletter, right? That's what we want. So the first thing is you want a clear picture, right? In your profile, right? People like to follow people, right? So if you have like an image like of an AI or something, then people might follow you, but like people still like following. So a clear image with a headshot of you, right? That's good enough. Step two is having a banner, right? So you want to have this banner. You could like I built this one like so simple in Canva, right? You could probably do a better job in Canva as well. There's templates there. They can just search LinkedIn templates, right, for banners, and they'll give you ones, right? But this was a simple one that I built. Third thing is your description, right? So you want to have something that tells people what you do, right? So and like why they should follow you on LinkedIn as well, right? So your newsletter setup dude, right? That's me, right? I'm the person that will set up your newsletter, right? To help you, right? And then I will help you create a newsletter that people want to follow and convert connections into customers, right? So that's my job, is to help you. So that's why I want people to know about me, so that I'll help you set up your newsletter and also help you create a newsletter so people want to follow and convert them into connections, right? And then step number 4, of course, is adding a link. So many people skip this and they don't add their newsletter link. Instead, they add like a link bio or something else here. You want to add instead a link to your newsletter, right? Because you want people to subscribe to that, right? Because then after that, you can sell them stuff, right, in your email list, right? Because it's kind of hard to sell kind of on LinkedIn, but with your email list, it'll be a lot more easier. Number 5, another place to add your link, right? You want to add your newsletter link as many places as possible, right? So here's another great place to add your link as well that people don't know, because LinkedIn doesn't really make it too easy to figure this out, right? You got to play around with it, but it's very simple to add. You just have to click this pencil and you'll add it. The next thing is the future area, right? So the future area is in your profile, right? And here's another great spot to add your newsletter, right? People will, if they're visiting your profile, right, they're gonna scroll down and see what you're all about, right? So if you have a feature area, that's another great place just to let people know about your newsletter as well. And if you have like something like a course or something, you can add that course as well right here, right? Because probably to access that course, you're gonna need an email, right? So it's a great place just to add places to get people to give you their emails right here. So it's super simple to add, right? You can just add a simple image and add a description and you're good to go, right? So if somebody clicks here, boom, they'll be able to be sent to my newsletter subscriber page. Next, of course, is engaging, right? So one of the best ways to grow on LinkedIn and get people to follow you on LinkedIn, to get people actually to subscribe to your newsletter, right, is to engage a lot, right? So one of the best ways to do this, right, is to go on LinkedIn. So let's go on LinkedIn here. I'll go to my profile. right? We'll click on here, right? And you just start engaging, right? Like you could just either like, right, write comments, right? Um, just because I'm recording, I don't know. I'm not really reading that much, but like discomfort, like here's a great post, right, by Charles, right? You know, being new hurts, right? You'll feel doubt, discomfort, embarrassed, many new negative comments, but there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. It's actually a good thing. It means you're trying and growing, right? Dealing with these feelings, right? You could give them a like, that I love this one. Discomfort is the price of admission, right? If you start do something new that could potentially change your life, a lot of those, a lot. It's okay. Feel that. Keep showing up anyway, right? Great, great post, Charles, right? Charles, on why you should continue showing up even when you don't want to, right? And then just click post, and there you go. You're engaging, right? You want to do this like 10 to 20 times, right, a day, right? Just like engage. Now, people say that you should post, right? But honestly, I think it's better just to engage in the beginning, right? If you're starting out on LinkedIn, right? Because then if you start engaging, people will start to see you, and people will start to see your posts and everything um, in their feed as well, and check you out, right? Like and this is why you want to have a description, right? Because your newsletter setup dude, create a newsletter that people want to follow, right? So that they'll know what you're about, and if they need somebody to help them with their newsletter or something, or with your business, right? They'll click your profile, like I did here, right? And then click here, right? Try my free newsletter, right? Or maybe right here, right? Join the newsletter, right here as well. So you have a lot of options right here to grow your newsletter with LinkedIn. Let's go back to there you go, right? So, and then of course, the last trick that I want to share with you is using LinkedIn newsletter to grow your newsletter. I know, a bit meta, right? So we click here, right? So this is LinkedIn's newsletter, right here, right? So people like you could go and create, right now I have about 58 subscribers just from LinkedIn. And what I like about this is that people, when they follow you or something, or they connect with you, they automatically get a notification that, hey, you could subscribe to this newsletter right here. So how do I use LinkedIn newsletter to grow my own newsletter? Well, super simple. So if you're not subscribed to my Beehive newsletter, right, I still pretty much just copy and paste what I wrote on Beehive, paste it here on LinkedIn, right? I give them everything like that. It's in the newsletter. But then if they want to get access to my deep dive, right? So I want to share two things with you. You should do for your newsletter and others as well, right? You could just click here, continue reading, right? And they click that, they'll be sent here, right? Well, they'll need to be subscribed to my email newsletter. So it's just a really great way. You could do this as well, right? Not provide all the information on LinkedIn, right? But if people want to continue reading, right, then you can just click right here, continue reading, and then send them to your newsletter page to sign up to continue reading. So that's just a really neat trick that you can use with LinkedIn to grow your own Beehive newsletter or any other newsletter for yourself. So I hope you enjoy this video. Another great example before I end this is like this example right here by Mike Ray, right? So he has an awesome new LinkedIn page. Like I'm a huge fan of how clean it is and everything, right? So like you could create probably something like this simple in LinkedIn, right? Clean profile picture, right? The about page, right? And then right here, right? Join my newsletter, right? Join Founder Assist program, right? And so you want this telling people what you want them to do. So yeah, super simple to do. I hope you enjoy this video. And hopefully this gives you some ideas of how you can use LinkedIn to grow your own Beehive newsletter. So that's it for now. And as always, I'll see you guys later.